Becoming an independent truck dispatcher and freight dispatcher is the same thing. The only difference we have, it's the wording. It's truck or freight, it's the same thing. Don't be confused. Becoming an independent freight dispatcher is exactly same as in becoming an independent truck dispatcher. So in today's video, I'll be showing you around this channel. There are a lot of resources. I get a lot of messages and emails and their comments you can see below every video. Just go ahead and check it. Even though I list a lot of resources for you guys so you can leverage, learn, and create a business that you love, most people, they're missing, right? So if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like the video, and turn on the bell notification. That is for when I post a new video, you'll be notified. And I have to say this, guys, because yes, we have, and thank you, we have more than 12,000 subscribers for this channel. I'm so grateful, and I can't thank you enough, for your support. And it's actually motivates me, to be honest with you, when I see that people really wanted to learn about this industry, about this, like learning more skills, new skills, and create a business out of those skills. That, that's what drives me, right? This is why I share what I know with you guys so you can create the business and live the life you want. I really wanted to say, because about 65% of those people that come into this channel, they're new. About 30-35%, those are the return subscribers, meaning if we have 12,000 subscribers, 30% of each views that we have for this channel, those are my subscribers. But 60 or 65%, they're new potential subscribers that come to this channel and they don't know about this becoming an independent freight dispatcher, what is like truck dispatcher, what this guy talks about, or are his like legit, or this is why I want to show you that, hey, I have this channel for you. There are a lot of amazing videos, because one of my videos was suggested for you, and then you clicked it and you landed on my channel and watched that video, and then you're confused, you have a lot of questions, you asking those questions, but at the same time I already created those videos for you and it's available for you. Just go to my channel and look for videos. Since we are talking about videos, as you can see, I have a lot of videos, almost 30-35 videos, and there are some unlisted videos that I share with my students. They're not available, but I have about like 50 something videos, but those are not listed. So whatever public and listed and available for you for free, you can go ahead and check it. So if you're interested, I'll be showing you at the end of this video resources that are available for you for free, for paid. If you want to take this to the next level, I'll be talking about at the end of this video. Just stick around and then I'll show you amazing content. When you land on this channel, which is my channel, my name is Kamal, by the way, and click on videos, and then you can sort by most popular or the oldest or the date added, meaning newest video. When I click most popular, most of the subscribers or new viewers come into this channel, they see this video because YouTube recommend this video, and people just click and see, oh, okay, this sounds really amazing, and then they ask questions. But I already created a video for you guys so you can just learn more in depth. See how many videos here that if you can just take this video, and if you can implement, you can create a business out of this, be honest with you. If you're the type of person which is like self-motivated, you can do things for yourself. And you can click again, sort by, but you can say, okay, what would be the newest, the last video that I posted? When you click, so it will show you that this was posted about a week ago. And then I have this one. If you want to see last 5 videos that I posted, it's here. You can go here, and then you just click around and see, and I have titles for you. Just okay, if I need, for example, independent freight dispatching business model, you can create and see I'm talking about the business model. If you thinking about like, hey, I don't have an MC number, like I have no DOT number, how I can access the load board, you can come here and then you can see how to sign up for DAT load boards with no MC and DOT. I'm showing you like exactly step by step. Maybe I'll be using some terminologies like tri-hull or something, and you completely like what this guy is saying, like I'm totally confused, but there is a video about 40 minutes talking about the tri-hull, as you can see over here. And again, you can click on the playlist you can see that there's a 5-video series, then the truck dispatcher marketing series, then truck dispatcher training series. You can click, and then as you can see there, 28 videos on this playlist, 10 videos on this playlist, and then 2 videos on this playlist. As well as we have a community where I post. If recently we created a startup guide, how to become a truck dispatcher, and thanks for the DAT, they're listed. We can just go there and you can see the DAT, they posted this guide. You can read, it was written by me, and then you can go, it's just like exactly talks about step by step what needs to be taken, or what are the steps you have to take in order to become a truck dispatcher. So if you type of like a visual or reading type of person who understands while reading it, like consuming the written content, this is perfect for you. And again, there's a link for YouTube channel and an online courses if you want to take to the next level. Let's come back to the video. So I want to really stick to this being consistent with videos. And it's really hard because we run several companies and it's really hard to kind of be consistent uploading videos, but I do my best to always support you guys with the new coming ideas or questions. And I really want to support you guys with this becoming an independent freight dispatcher. What I'm going to do is that just pick a video, and then I will scroll down and we choose a comment, and then I will just go ahead and answer that question, because most of you, I assume that I'm pretty sure that most of you will have the same question, and some of you or most of you will have aha moments while I'm talking about or answering or giving the response to the comments. Okay, let's choose a video. And I already did a little bit of a research, and I see that you guys liked a in-depth load board training, because load boards are essential for this business. And there are a lot of comments and about 181 questions. So I thought, okay, let me go, as you can see the comments, and let me pick a comment and then answer that question. Before I get there, for every video, guys, I have this description box below the video for every video I have, right? Just click more and you can see that I have a free training as well as full in-depth coaching program with me. Then you have a free first month free DAT power load board. If you can use, this is my affiliate link, and this is a quick disclaimer. If you click on this link, if you sign up using this link, then DAT will be giving commission based on subscription level you have, and then there's no additional cost for you, and actually benefits you, because if you, let's say, wanted to become one of my students, and will be providing more resources since you used this link. For example, these are the resources that are available for you, and then they're like suggested videos for you. I'll be talking about like the communities we have, meaning we have a Facebook closed group for you guys you can join, and there are almost 5,000 members. There are a lot of carriers, brokers, dispatchers, and course creators like me. They're discussing and helping each other how to become an independent freight dispatcher. As you can see, I have Instagram page. Please go ahead and follow this page. I'll be posting consistently. And then I have Facebook page, and then I have closed Facebook group specifically for this channel. When you click on closed Facebook group, we have almost 5,000 members, and in this channel we have a lot of questions and answers. We support each other. Just go ahead and people ask questions, and then the other members help them. Hey, there's a video, like Kamal posted, or you can do this, or you can do that. I don't know what is BOL, and then there will be some members that will be supporting you, saying, hey, this is what it is, this is what you have to do. It's a great resource for you guys. Just join the Facebook group and learn if you wanted to become an independent freight dispatcher. I have a lot of questions as far as people confused about free courses and then the paid courses. Let me talk about this. And I want to say that we have more than 11,000 students. These are the students like both who are consuming our free content as well as our entry-level courses as well as our coaching program. When we say paid courses, we have 2,320 students right now. They paid students of mine. We are close to each other, and then even within this Dispatch Tracks Academy, inside of this, we have the discussion on Q&A board where we connect with each other and then ask questions to each other and help each other to become a successful in this industry. Let's talk about this. When you click this free online course link, this is what you will have. This is where we ask your first name and email address is basically where should I send this free lessons. These are the lessons that actually, remember, as I said on the videos, that wasn't published because it's reserved for you guys. These are the lesson, what is truck dispatching and its importance in the trucking industry, or lesson 2, lesson 3, and lesson 4, lesson 5. These are the 5 lessons that are free for you to learn. When you click on that, in the next page, it will be say, thank you for signing up for the free mini course, right? It's almost complete, meaning you will receive, no matter what, your free course. But at the same time, I'm offering you this one-time offer. I'm saying that, hey, if you want to become an independent freight dispatcher or truck dispatcher, here is the more in-depth training. If you want to learn, here is the options for you. So what I offer is that there are more trainings, and I have, contract templates, lifetime access, there's like Facebook group, and then there's some bonuses that I'm not listing here that are available for you. These are the modules that I cover. These are the bonuses you get. And it says like, okay, it's $197. You can join this, you can learn about the course. So if you are the type of person who want to learn more in depth, I have this in-depth training. Even though the title is more specifically towards the drivers and owner operators, but don't be confused because this opportunity is for everybody. If you want to create a business out of this, it's available for you. I have nurses, I have brokers, I have many different professions that they want to do business from home or run this business from home. I have financial advisors, I have engineers, I have students, like I have stay-home moms, designed for everybody. Don't be confused as far as this title goes. Is towards the owner operators and drivers on the road. And why? Because they are the ones who really interested in becoming a freight dispatcher, and that makes sense to market to those guys who really wanted to stop driving in it, but at the same time they love trucking industry and they want to stay in the trucking industry. This is what we have come up with, but as I said, don't confuse, it's for everybody. When you start scrolling down, I have students' testimonials and I have some proofs. And again, we started giving trophies for our students that they're running like 6-figure businesses out of this. It's legit. Go there, check it out. And then here are my students, student testimonials. These are the 100% legit testimonials. And I had a email saying, hey, I was on your website and these guys are reading off of the script, because yes, not everybody feel comfortable in front of the computer, and I totally understand that. These are my 100% legit. These are my students that I work with directly. I had most of them, I had one-on-one coaching with them. These are my students. It's 100%. Okay. When you scroll down, you will read more about this industry, what you get. There are modules. These are the bonuses. Yes, we give certificates. Yes, you have another exclusive Facebook group. It's only for paid members. And then we have this done for you as scripts, brokers list, shippers list. And if you wanted to access this course, and we have some more questions, and these are the values for this question, and this is the price for the course. Don't be confused, guys. Okay. And as I said, these are the resources for you. Below every video, you have these links for you. If you want to get a free DAT Power load boards, click here. If you want a DAT Tracker's Edge, you can click here. And if you want to just call them and mention my name, they will be giving you anyway 30 days free. But you have to be qualified for them to give you the access. There are some videos how to access load boards or how to sign up. So just check it out. I already showed you how you can insert videos. Just go ahead and read the titles and just click and watch it. Now let's go ahead and read a comments. I did a little bit of research to save time, and then I have a video where he really wrote a detailed questions, and I think it makes total sense to choose. This subscriber wrote a lot, so he just took a time and then he wrote this comment. So it's kind of long, and I just want to reward him by just taking his comment and then sharing with you guys. So I want to just read one sentence and I do my best to answer. And I think he asked great questions. I just wanted to read and help you out, guys, because he asked great questions. So let's just jump in and then let's see what he says, and then I will give a proper response. It's basically you reading comments, but you want to get a quick answer. But he says already almost 2 weeks working as a dispatcher, right? So he says, be honest, it requires a lot of awareness in trucking industry. So I will just read and then just share my comments. When he says it requires a lot of awareness, it absolutely requires a lot of attention, a lot of awareness. You need to know some terminologies. You need to know how to use load boards, talking to brokers. Absolutely. I read a couple of times this comment, and it seems like this guy is fairly new. Like he was really different profession, and then he just came into this industry. He was just, what? Like this is like totally new world for him, right? So yes, absolutely right. There's a lot of awareness required. Road types, geography over the US. I don't know with this. We are human beings, learn by implementing things. For example, if you learn something, we're talking to a driver, for example, this guy already knows the roads and the types of roads and geography of the US, right? So you just basically you connect with this driver and work as a team member. Climate specifications, I'm not familiar with this. So let's skip. I don't know what he means climate specifications. Maybe like some part of the US, like it's a sunny, like it's like a summer, and some part of the US we have 4 seasons, some part of the US we have 3 seasons, sort of. I think he means this. But yes, definitely, when we have a, let's see, north, we have bad weather in the winter, but that means you have to work with carriers that they run their trucks and south, for example, Florida or Georgia, southeast area, going to Texas, right? It's not a bad weather. Yes, and again, when you have a trainer or if you have a coach that shows you or trains you, then yes, it will make total sense. Market rates, absolutely. Georgia market is different than Texas market. Texas market different than a California rates or market rates. Technical standards of loads. Not sure about this. Technical standards, I don't know. Maybe strapping, chaining down is basic. And again, you're not doing this because driver does this for you. Laws of carriage, not sure. Time management, of course, you need some type of time management. And let's accept most of us really kind of struggling with time management. But again, if you have a customer, if you have a carrier and he has 4 or 5 trucks and he basically says, hey, my truck's in Georgia and I run Georgia, Texas area, that means you basically know that your job as a dispatcher starts like 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. and then you start dispatching and run those trucks. You have to kind of adjust yourself to your business. And again, when we say time management, managing people in your business is different than managing yourself, for example. I'm not sure exactly what do you mean like time management specifically. Are you like day-to-day personal lifetime management or day-to-day operation side of it or day-to-day? Because the time management is a broad topic. Be specific. I think time management, yes, is required a time management in this business. Or tips for negotiation, tips or negotiating with brokers. Absolutely. You should have a coach. You have a trainer that shows you how you can negotiate with brokers, because I've been in this business, let's say for X years, right, or number of years, and I know how to negotiate with brokers, and I'll be teaching you how to deal with brokers and how to win best paying loads out of these brokers. Psychology between brokers, I don't know. It's more of a like, if you think more in detail, like think about analysis paralysis. But my job, there are many other people that teach this, how to become an independent freight dispatcher, but my job is to break it down, make it really simple and consumable, and then you build from that. When you think too much, what happens is that you just paralyze yourself and you just give up, because there's a lot of information. Rather, what I do, I simplify, I make things very understandable. As you can see, and go ahead and watch my other videos, and you realize that I use these techniques because I assume that you have zero knowledge in this business. This is why it's my responsibility is break down things so you can understand. 100 scenarios while shipping. Listen, this is transportation. Anytime anything can happen. Of course, there are millions, not hundreds, there are thousands of millions of different scenarios while shipping. Yeah. But at the same time, there's millions of carriers and thousands of dispatchers work in this industry because they know how to handle. That means you need a proper training, loading and unloading, and more things to know. Yeah, you learn more and more. When you get more experience, then you realize that yes, there's much more to learn. This is the beauty of this industry. I had a bad trainer. Well, I'm glad you said this because a lot of enormous responsibility trainer has. And then my friend, he says my friend who works as a dispatcher in the same company with me. So his friend was working with the company and he just referred his friend to work in the company that he works. Actually, he invited him to the company by his reference. I got a job. So he referred him and then he got a job. He knows how to work. I'm not an English speaker. Well, it's okay. There are hundreds of thousands of people that don't like English as second language. Like me, my English is second language. When I was starting out in this business, my English was really bad. I was learning the English, right? It's nothing wrong with it. Brokers, they want you to move their loads and they don't care about your language as long as they understand you. But since you wrote this comment and I can read and understand you, I think there's no problem with it. Never knew about US trucking. Yeah, because you were like totally new. You started from scratch, even states. It's okay. It took me 2 weeks to get and dive into it. Well, it's right around there, like 2 to 3 weeks. What do you get? Okay, so you grasp the idea. Okay, now you start understanding things, connecting things, that now it's much clearer. I was sitting nearby him and watching how he worked. So he was just basically shadowing him or observing him how he is doing this thing. So now I want to ask this question for those of you who really wanted to go ahead and work within the company to learn things. This is a great example. He says, I was sitting right next to him while he was doing the job. What's the difference when people teaching online you like yours, like sitting in your home and watching me teaching you how to do this business? Think about, you're sitting in carrier's office, dispatcher works and talks with brokers and does the thing, and then you just observe him. It's no different, but there's advantages and disadvantages. I think he mentioned this in his comment here. I listened how brokers speak. Okay, so he listened how brokers speak. It was difficult to understand the US brokers' English, and I still try to get their words in correct sentence. You don't have to get everything step by step, like so to speak, like word by word. It's too much of a thinking here. The main idea here, he has a load and he wants you to move. That's it. When broker on the phone with you, his goal is to see if you have a truck available. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care if you speak English or good English or bad English or proper English or native English. Doesn't matter. Just say, hey, do you have a truck available? That's what he needs. That's all into it. Yes, there's some exceptions. There's some brokers we have like less than, 2%. There are some brokers that you must be like good speaker. Like you have to be like grammatically correct. We have those narrow-minded brokers. So I'm not going to spend talking about those, okay? US brokers, English, and I still try to get, correct words because they are native speakers. I'm not going to agree with you here because they're not native. Basically what you mean is that they speak maybe a little bit advanced level than you, because I'm a carrier as well as I run independent freight dispatching company and I teach other people how to become a independent freight dispatcher as well as carriers. But think about, I've been in this business for long enough to see that I have a lot of people that they're not native speakers. Yeah, most of them they speak good English, I would say, but you can't say they're native speakers. You say native speakers, I think, because your English is second language like mine. Basically, you mean that they speak better than you. And it's okay. And we have some brokers, they're Spanish speakers, they're Russian speakers, they're Turkish speakers, that different nationalities, they speak English, right? So this is the language for the commerce. We speak English. And there are some other cultures running this business. And you can't say that, hey, they're only English, they're native speakers, native speaker brokers, they run these businesses. I'm not agree with that. There are many, they're majority in this business, their English is second language. You just deal with it. This is the nature of this business, okay? For non-English speaker, it is hard to understand. When you're starting out, as you said, right, so you almost a week and a half in this business and you don't understand why, because the terminologies are different. They're using different terminologies, especially by phone. Yeah, you'll be talking over the phone with brokers, and it makes total sense because you don't see a speaker, his gestures, mimics. Now I understand that this guy is really new into this, and his level of English intermediate, and he wants to see the person, he wants to read his body language to kind of understand what he means. But it's totally okay, because when I was starting out, I really relate to this when you say I don't see his gestures, because I was saying when I was starting talking to people, learning English, I was looking for a body language to understand, because body language is about 60-70%. So the wording, actually the sound, is like 20-30%. I was learning by the movement of a person. So I was reading his body language to understand the content or the context, what he's saying. But yes, it's really hard when you're starting out, when your English is like very, very intermediate. It's very hard, but it picks up really quickly because the terminologies, new vocabularies, those are the things that makes things really hard for you. You hear only his voice. Okay, so I never had a working experience with native speakers before. Okay, that makes total sense. Now my supervisor says that I'm not getting a sense. Okay, nobody shares awareness about market rates. No, okay, danger, mistakes. Not clear here, but I think you are really, really new to this, and you need a coach. You need a good trainer that can teach you step by step. This is what you need, really, be honest with you. What does mean the Tano is like try, order, not use? Is you can basically Google it and you can see, and anybody can teach you this. These are the simple things. Like lumber fees are different. I have these lumber fees, but it's like here and there. It's not, that important. Double brokerage. Again, you can read about this, but mostly your trainer or your coach can teach you what double brokerage means. And of course, being an independent freight dispatcher is totally different than being a broker. And some students get confused. I think I will do another whole video about this, talking about, even though we talked about with the OTR Capital, there's a video I talk about this. The guy named Nick, and we talked about this double brokerage thing, and it's people new to this and they kind of confused about this. Everything I get by clicking like a blind. Okay, well, we learn, as I said, right? We are human beings. We learn things. We click here, click there, like make mistakes, and then start doing again. And this is how we learn things. And I think it's totally okay if you don't know this business, and this business is fairly new, and then week and a half in this business is almost nothing. You have to spend a couple of months to really get comfortable running trucks. Despite this, I covered around 70 trucks. This is really impressive. I covered around 7 to 8 trucks without mistakes. Okay, well, that's actually brilliant. Yeah, I congratulate you. So maybe I'm lucky. Okay, God help me. But anyway, to hear from someone who is younger than you that you are still bad skilled is demoralizing and filling. I don't know about this. Let's just continue. Because I worked in a different sphere. Okay. Got over here only because of the salary. To work by own profession means that you will not be able to pay your bills even. Okay. So he means that he has some profession that doesn't pay good, meaning he got his education maybe and then start implementing it and start seeing that I'm not going anywhere with this, and these are people in transportation, dispatchers or independent freight dispatchers, they make a lot of money, and it makes total sense to jump off that your thing and then jump into this and learn and then make money. And absolutely, and in this channel we teach this, right? And this is the whole idea. It is not because of the personality. I'm in the country to work by profession is useless. Would you make a video about these details which I mentioned? Okay, well, this is what I'm doing right now, right? So I'm reading and I'm giving you the responses that I have. Think about this way. You have to understand that when you come into this business, it's fairly new and it's totally okay not to know things. This is why this is why you need a training, right? This is why you need help. This is how your friend invited you to a carrier working with him. Remember I said working with a carrier, there's some advantages and disadvantages, right? Working for somebody. If you're a type of person who wants to work with a carrier, meaning inside his business, like watching things, listening things, their major disadvantage to this is because they won't teach you the business. They just will teach you how to search loads and how to talk to brokers and basically how you can dispatch his trucks. That's all he can teach. As you said, no time management skills, nothing. He'll just give you the basic idea and you will be just there. And then when you're done, now you know how to dispatch, and you will be like, I don't think I get it. I don't think I got this. I don't think I'm getting it. Because being an independent freight dispatcher is running your business, hiring more people, working with team, serving owner-operators and carriers, right? It's different. And this is why proper training is must in this business if you wanted to learn this business. Hope you guys, you like this video. And again, I will be making these videos a lot because I'll be making these videos a lot. As you can see, there are people confused about the different types of software and then the subscription levels. I'll be just picking questions and I'll be doing Q&A type of videos for you guys because I think you have a lot of questions and you want to learn more about this business. If you want to learn more about this business, as I said, there are some resources for you. They're free resources, they're paid resources. Resources are there, guys, and I'm here to help. Let me know if you have any questions, but I really wanted to share this with you. So if you wanted to connect with me, if you wanted to get my coaching help, then email me at info@dispatchtrucks.com, and then on the subject line put YouTube subscriber or YouTube comments. If you are commented, you can say YouTube comments, or on subject line you just put YouTube. That means my team members will just pass directly to me and I'll be reading those emails myself. So if you guys like this video, please, as I said, subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, and join the Facebook group. If you wanted to learn more about this business, there are links below in the description box below. You just click it, learn it. And if you have any questions, I shared my contact information with you, and hope you guys to see in the next video. Stay safe. Bye for now.